Shrubs are probably the best bird-attracting plants, providing nesting sites, fruit, insects, sometimes even seeds. Most of them are also easy to grow and maintain, taking little space in the backyard. In fact, many claim that if you were to plant shrubs alone, you would attract more birds than if you only planted trees and other plants. 5. Azaleas and rhododendrons. Azaleas and rhododendrons are some of the most beautiful bird-attracting shrubs out there, with their beautifully colored and shaped flowers. Their flowers are drank from by hummingbirds, their buds eaten by ground birds, their insects eaten by a variety of insectivores, and their thickets nested in by an incredible number of birds, from swaids and warblers to grosbeaks. Some species to consider are the smooth azalea, Piedmont rhododendron, and early azalea of the east, and the western azalea, Pacific rhododendron, and cascade azalea of the west. 4. Hollies. Hollies, like hawthorns, are important to winter birds, as they provide food, but other fruiting trees and shrubs have long been picked clean. Unfortunately, hollies tend to have a bad reputation due to the invasive Chinese and English hollies, which have prickly leaves, spread like crazy, and are impossible to remove once established. Luckily, there are many non-spiky native ornamental options in the eastern US, with the winterberry, American holly, inkberry, possum haw, and corona holly. 3. Blueberries. Blueberries are just as popular with humans as they are with birds, attracting over 90 species to pluck their delicious fruit. But blueberries don't only provide berries to birds, but also nesting sites and many types of insects from caterpillars to bees. Hummingbirds also love the flowers of blueberry shrubs, particularly liking the ones of native huckleberries. The main reason why blueberries are ranked so low on this list is the difficulty of finding native species and their absence in the Great Plains and southwestern US. Species to consider include northern high-bush blueberry, low-bush blueberry, lingonberry, finleaf huckleberry, mountain blueberry, red huckleberry, and shiny blueberry. 2. Hawthorns. Hawthorns are beautiful ornamental shrubs that provide nesting sites with their dense foliage and food with their winter fruits and spring flowers. The main issue with hawthorns is of course their thorns, though there are plenty of native species with few or none. Species to consider for the US are the following: river hawthorn, Sarah hawthorn, black hawthorn, and fireberry hawthorn. Make sure you are buying a native species, as the commonly sold English hawthorn is invasive. 1. Verbaniums. Verbaniums are probably one of the best bird shrubs, attracting a wide variety of insects for insectivores and having spring flowers and fall fruits. The flowers attract hummingbirds, while the berries are eaten by berry-eating birds such as waxwings and robins. Species to consider include the following: southern and northern arrowwood verbanium, nannyberry, and American cranberry bush. 2 choices I omitted from the main list but are still great native shrubs for birds in the southeast are the beautyberry and buttonbush. Beautyberries are common ornamental plants that attract a wide variety of birds, from catbirds and warblers to finches and woodpeckers, with their bright purple berries, while also providing insects and nesting sites. The only native species is the American beautyberry of the deep south, whose range stretches from Florida to the lower half of Tennessee and west to East Texas. Button bushes have a slightly larger range and are often ornamental with their perfectly circular flowers. Button bushes are extremely important to birds, providing seeds for wood ducks, nesting sites, insects, and flowers for both hummingbirds and butterflies. Unfortunately, this shrub may be a little harder to grow due to its preference for wet soils. Note that the button bush has 2 subspecies, one that exists in the east and another that exists in areas of California and Arizona. Thanks for watching. If you would like to learn more, I recommend buying the book 100 Plants to Feed the Birds, which I based this video on. Please subscribe, share, and like.